Great afternoon. Happy and great Wednesday. For those who are tuning in, my name is Catherine Barnett and I go by Cat. And this is the Cat Barnett podcast. Just wanted to uh, hop on and hopefully I'm not having any technical difficulties and hopefully you guys can hear me loud and clearly. A couple weeks ago, I had a couple technical difficulties. So hopefully I'm coming out loud and clear and you can hear me. Just wanted to hop on here and once again, why I'm doing this is, I want to spread light. I want to spread value and knowledge. And then I want to also help people who I'm called to help and also grow as myself. When I turned 30 in December last year, I told myself I wanted to grow and stretch myself and become more uncomfortable. And I think this is a perfect way and a perfect start. So, that being said, I am going to do episode 2 again and add also a part 2 to it since I had technical difficulties last week. And that is I hope that's okay with you guys. So episode 2, this will be goal setting and how to set fitness goals. And with us being in July, it's crazy we're already almost done with July, but we are in the new half year and we are excuse me, we are in the third quarter. So this is a perfect time to restart and refocus and recommit to your goals. I know this is even including me that restarting and realigning myself with my goals, that's something I had to do. And now I'm back recommitted and refocused. So if you're watching this live, anything I say that you can relate to, just put relatable in the comments or that you're getting value, just so I know that I am there and you guys can hear me doing this. So, you know, I always like to break down things and the definition of things. So, what is a goal in the first place? A goal is the result or achievement toward which effort is directed. And goal setting is the process of taking active steps to achieve a desired outcome. So, why even set goals in the first place? I feel like there's several reasons why we can set goals, but the four main reasons that I'll be going over today is one, goals help you determine what you want to achieve in life. You know, goals give you a clear idea and understanding of what you want to accomplish and help prioritize the steps needed to get there. You can create short term um, many goals that can fit into plans for your life. You also get to choose to and love to focus on the end result and it and rather than just the immediate instant gratification of completing a task. Number two, goal setting keeps you focused. Knowing your goals can help you focus and stay on track. Without goals, it's easy to get sidetracked and lose motivation. But when you have an end goal in mind, it's easier to stay motivated on the necessary steps to achieve. And when you know what you're working towards, it's easier to say no to distractions and things that don't align with your goals. Number three is goal setting increases your motivation and productivity. You know, when you have a goal, you're more likely to be motivated and productive. You push yourself harder because you want to achieve something. And once you reach that goal, the sense of accomplishment can be highly rewarding, and motivating for future goals. Number three is goal setting increases motivation and productivity. It's easier. I believe I went over that a little bit, that it's easier to stay motivated. The keep you focused part is when you know you're working towards it, it helps you say no to distractions and stay on track. Number four, it goals help you dream big. Goals can also help you dream bigger and get out of your comfort zone. The When setting goals, think about what is truly important to you and don't be afraid to aim high. We're supposed to get scared of our goals at times, and it's okay if others don't understand our goals and dreams, or they kind of self doubt us as well at times, because you know what? That goal or dream that's in your heart and that you keep thinking about, that's what God placed in your heart, just for you, nobody else. So don't be afraid to set goals that may seem intimidating at first, but will push you to accomplish more towards your growth as an individual. And it may seem impossible at first, but with hard work and dedication, you can make your goals a reality. So, with the four steps that I just went over, I want to add also 5 steps and tips for setting your goals in this new half year, and how to reach those goals in the year to come as well. So, number one, make SMART goals, which means make sure your goals are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant slash realistic, and time bound. These guidelines can help make goals clear and achievable. Number two is write your goals down. This is a big one that I like, is because when you don't write your goals down and you're just thinking about them, that's just a wish. That's just something that you're thinking about and wishing about. But when you actually write it down, that's when it starts becoming into fruition, and you start to actually visualize it in your mind and what you can accomplish with that. So, list your goals down, keeps yourself accountable, and ensures that you're taking action towards your goal. Keep your list where you can see it every day, whether it's the bathroom, in your bedroom, at your desk, when you're at your office, at your work. Or my personal favorite is putting it right there, taped to your steering wheel or your windshield, in your car, so that you can just have that at the top and front center of your mind. And you can also put your goals on your phone lock screen so that you can see that specifically every day as well. Number three is break down large goals into smaller, manageable steps. So, breaking down large goals into smaller steps can make them seem less overwhelming and help you stay on track. You can also break it down into specific actions that you can do step by step to reach your goals. Number four, one of my personal favorites is find an accountability partner. Find someone you can regularly check in on your progress and hold you accountable. In the Bible, in Proverbs uh, 27:17, it says, iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another. Meaning, wise people should be encouraging, coaching, and challenging each other through this process. And this can be, a colleague, a family member, a friend, a community that you're a part of, and that who is also setting goals and willing to support you in achieving yours. And number five is visualize. I kind of touched on this a little bit, but visualize yourself achieving your goal. Imagine yourself achieving your goals can increase your confidence and motivation. Before bed or when you wake up in the morning, take a few minutes to close your eyes and visualize um, what it may feel like when you've accomplished your goal. You can also create a vision board with words or pictures that represent your goals and inspire you to work towards them. So that's kind of the tips you can go over and apply to the new half year, the third quarter that we're in, and the year to come. Because remember, it doesn't have to be January 1st to set goals. This is a perfect time for us to get back recommitted and realigned with our goals. So now I would like to switch over to how to set fitness goals. For those that do not know me, and for those that do know me, being an athlete has always been a part of my life. And now that I'm back committed and consistently working out, I've had to set fitness goals for myself as well. So I'm going to walk you guys through how to do that. And just let me know if you're getting value from this. Just put value. And so making any lifestyle change can be challenging. Many people find that having a goal in mind gives them something to work towards and motivates them to stay on track and keeps them focused and motivated. So, for instance, I'll be going over several key principles on how you can apply to set your physical and activity fitness goals. So, these key principles will include pinpointing your ultimate goal, finding out how to achieve your ultimate goal, monitoring your progress regularly. Uh, like I said before, setting small, specific goals, mini goals, and adapting to changing circumstances, meaning how you can still work out or move your body if you're on vacation or during the holidays. And lastly, is when it comes to your physical exercising and setting these fitness goals, is don't be too hard on yourself. Give yourself grace. This is all a process, especially if you are adding something new and this is something new to you. So when it comes to pinpointing your ultimate fitness goal, a few suggestions that I want to give you guys is be realistic. Whether it's coming to when you're wanting to get fit um, because you want to compete in a marathon on a specific date, or doing 10 laps in a pool. Be realistic when it comes to these goals and think about what is achievable for you. Write down these goals. Be specific. When it comes to having an ultimate goal, don't make a general statement like, I want to lose weight. Make it measurable. Exactly how much weight do you want to lose? Like for me, for example, one of my goals is I want to get toned, looking fit, the muscles looking right. So I had to make it measurable. Exactly where do I want to tone my body? I had to say I want to tone my arms. I want to have a cut back in the arms. I want to tone my legs and just get stronger overall. So when I started making it specific, I envisioned what I wanted to get to. Now I can make the steps towards the goal that I have for my fitness goal. And Lastly, for pinpointing your ultimate fitness goal is choose a goal that is meaningful and important to you, not anybody else. This is a huge one because, for example, if you have a partner or a specific other, significant other, excuse me, or a spouse that wants you to lose weight, but you're happy and content with how you look, it may be difficult for you to stick to that exercise routine in the long term. So just make sure you're setting these fitness goals for you and not anybody else. Can't stress that enough. The second point that I want to go over is find out how to achieve your ultimate fitness goal. Once you have decided on your health and fitness goal, you need to consider how you will reach that goal. Different fitness goals acquire different approaches. For example, weight loss. You know, that's said to, when it comes to weight loss, for having, it requires you to consume to not I'm sorry, excuse me. It requires you to burn more calories than you consume. So an effective strategy may include like anaerobic exercise such as walking. So what one thing that I'm committed to that I also recommend is working out for at least 30 minutes on all or most days of the week. It doesn't have to be anything really rigorous, but just moving the body is very, very important. Um, Cutting back on junk food. For me, I got a sweet tooth, so I love ice cream, cookies, brownies, but I had to really discipline myself on cutting back on these things and just telling myself that okay, Monday through Thursday is clean eats. Staying away from ice cream, juice, even though I don't drink juice that much, but just staying away from all of those um sweetening things. Whereas on the weekend, I can indulge myself in those things. I can, because I've stuck to Monday through Thursday clean eats. I want to add Friday in there, but I'm not there yet. That's why I keep saying Friday. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I can eat, my brownies, cookies of that sort. And I'm even working on myself to discipline myself not to eat those things, even if it's, say, a birthday party during the week or something. 4th of July fell on, I don't even remember when it fell on, but it was a weekday, I believe. So it's like I basically cheated, but it's like I want to get so disciplined where I'm like, no matter what, Monday through Thursday, I'm not eating any sweets. Um, Eating smaller food portions is also a big one. I heard a long time ago, it's not, we don't eat to just get full and have our bellies just stuff where we can't move. We're supposed to just eat to have feel like we have something finally in our stomach, and that's good enough. We should be content on that. But I know it's hard when you see food. My eyes are bigger sometimes than my stomach, that I order a lot more than I need to order. So I'm working on it too. But eating smaller food portions is also something that can help you with this ultimate fitness goal. And lastly is increase your vegetables and fruits during, I don't like to say diet, but during your eating lifestyle. And you'll see tremendously that will help you moving forward. And another principle is setting the small, specific fitness goals. You are more likely to reach your ultimate goal if you break it down into small, short term mini goals. Short term goals are specific, daily actions and behaviors that can lead you to your ultimate goal. Some suggestions that I recommend is knowing your starting point so that you can pick any activities that are comfortable and realistic for you, and build slowly at the pace that feels right for you, and set a reasonable time frame like I was talking about earlier with your goals, is making it measurable, but now set a realistic time frame as when do you want to complete this fitness goal, and when exactly do you want to lose weight by, or when exactly, in my case, when I want to get toned up by. I want to get toned up, shoot, right now if I could, to be honest, but um I know it's a process, so I'm putting the steps in place of putting a time frame of when I want to get toned up. But the last one is consider your exercise routines and as mini goals. For example, one mini goal can might be to exercise on all or most days of the week, like I stated before. The more mini goals you achieve, the more motivated you will become. So that's it on that principle. But the next principle is monitoring your physical activity regularly. Make your mini goals measurable. Decide how you are going to monitor your progress and record it, every detail, whether it be in a training diary or a training journal. Um, Measure your progress in concrete ways. For example, if you're weight training, write down your weights and repetitions that you're doing for each exercise. If it's exercising to lose weight, keep track of your weight loss, and choose appropriate ways to measure your goals. For example, scales, or scales in general, they don't distinguish between muscle and fat. So, like, if you're looking to tone up like me and you step on a scale, you may be weighing more because muscle necessarily weighs more than fat. So, I recommend, taking a tape measurement to really see and measure yourself, or just see how your clothes are fitting differently. And find as many different ways to monitor your progress as you can. Write down your progress regularly, such as once a week. And lastly, celebrate your progress. I think we have to wait to really celebrate ourselves at times, when until we reach the goal. Celebrate yourself along the way, so that's going to keep you motivated to keep going, especially the small things you reach. Like today, I would love to celebrate because um I've worked out already before doing this. So I've already started to win the day. And another principle is adapting your physical activity to changing, meaning just how can you still move your body and work out during the holidays, or if you're out of town. You know, Life can interrupt your training schedule. Ways to adapting to these changes that I recommend is, think about ways how you can cope with interruptions, because life is sometimes going to happen. Or if you um want to exercise you may not be able to exercise how you usually exercise during the holidays, but that doesn't mean you still can't go on a walk. Or if you're out of town, you can use the hotel fitness facilities as well. If you get injured or become ill, don't throw all your fitness goals out the door because you have become injured or ill. Adjust your ultimate time goal, your ultimate goals time frame. Come up with those micro goals that I stated before to keep you on track while you recover. For example, you may be too ill to exercise, but that doesn't mean that you can't watch what you're putting into your body and still get to that or fix that exercise. I'm sorry, not exercise, that eating lifestyle, watching what you put into your body. And so just write down these micro goals in your training diary to keep you motivated. And the last one, when it comes to your physical activity and your fitness goals, is don't be too hard on yourself. Sometimes you may find your fitness goal is just too ambitious, or you just set the bar way too high. Give yourself grace. It's okay. The first few months of a new exercise program, it's going to be challenging. It's supposed to be hard, but you can adjust your short-term goals and persist and have faith that things will get easier with time. And like I stated before, celebrate your achievements, your progress, no matter how small. Making a commitment to a healthier lifestyle is a tremendous achievement. So even if your fitness goal is a little harder to reach than you first thought, just flip back to the start of your training and look at, if you did create a training diary or journal, and look at really how far you've came since you first started. And lastly is, don't give up. You're worth the effort. You deserve to become the best and healthier version of yourself. You owe that to yourself. And, it may be hard, but give yourself grace. And one thing that I want to, I love to read the Bible. So one thing, and I'm a believer, so I'm always looking at what does the Bible say about things. So I looked up, what did the Bible say about what did the Bible say about goals in general? So I looked it up, and it said in Proverbs 16:3, that I'm going to read here from my Bible, is commit your work to the Lord and your plans will be established. So what does that mean? That means that if we truly have a goal, have a plan, have a dream, and give it to the Lord our God, Jesus Christ, He will make sure we establish and reach these goals. And with that being said, I hope you guys receive value from this episode. And that is all I have for the second episode of the Cat Barnett podcast. Please DM me, leaving comments, or on my YouTube channel of topics that you'd like to hear me discuss around faith, fitness, and everything in between. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a great, blessed Wednesday. And just remember, peace, love, and blessings. God bless you guys. Bye bye.